Ahoy survivors and friends, SHADOWFRAX here reporting from the deepest of the deep sea, and finally the Naval update has splashed down after almost a whole year since the news of its creation first crested the waves, and by now, unless you've been living inside Davy Jones' locker, you should have a good grasp of what's included. I'll go over the big picture again for you anyway, plus one or two new things you need to know, especially about tugboats. But first, as promised last week, Facepunch just dropped their 2026 Rust roadmap for the current year, so I wanted to go over that first and get your amazing thoughts on it, and I'll leave a link in the description to it for you too. It's split up into quarters, so the first quarter, which we are currently living in right now, includes the Naval update, but also an extended daytime is planned along with a server browser update, a new anti-cheat layer, and more improvements. Quarter 2 is where it starts getting spicy with an armoured ladder hatch planned, which you may have caught a glimpse of in the end of year blog, along with a water wheel and a mortar, both of which are items that have been in concept limbo for donkey's years now. There'll also be a new terrain renderer, a new F1 console UI, a vending machine UI refresh, workbench upgrades, and look at this, not only a new player model, not sure why they'd want to change up this beautiful thing, but there'll also be a new weapon, an M16A2, and a new Kevlar armor set, which is evoking memories of Legacy for me. In Quarter 3, a new apartment complex monument's planned, but this will include rooms and stores to rent, so an actual player inhabitable monument, I'm guessing, which is a first. There's monument and progression improvements planned, and get a load of this, a battle pass system. Please let me know what you think to that. I know it's already been mentioned by the team, but do you think it will suit Rust? There's going to be a bug reward system too, and the Nexus system will finally become a reality. Subject to change, probably, just like everything else on this list, but this will all be handled via the deep sea, it seems. More on that too in a mo. Along with this, to tie it all together, will be the clan system, of course, so it'll be good to see these ideas finally get fully baked and congealed into something usable. Are you ready for Quarter 4 though? Because this is where it gets insane in the membrane, and some of this sounds like they picked it out of a hat because they know Quarter 4 basically means sometime in 2032. Just joking. Or am I? We've got new animal types, better animal AI, decorative animals, some kind of chicken in a handbag or something, and the one you've all been gagging for, animal breeding, you filthy survivors, you. There's a biofuel generator, probably a byproduct of all that animal breeding, and procedural caves, which have been threatened for about as long as the Nexus system. We've got a nomadic dweller, probably some kind of new travelling shop, but we'll have to wait and see. And it's the last three which are the most surprising. Terrain deformation, which depending on the scope and how it's handled could actually be an enormous change. Will we be digging out our own bunkers? A grappling hook, because we definitely need one of those. Perhaps a modified harpoon gun. And lastly, the one a lot of you have been foaming at the rock for some strange reason, character customization. Now, assuming this is what I think it is, I want you to tell me whether you think this is a good idea or not. Personally, I think this is selling out and they shouldn't do it. The refusal to compromise on this was always a unique aspect of Rust that I respected immensely. It's part of its core identity in my mind, and playing Rust should be about having to adapt to an uncompromising and unfair world, not the other way round. I believe that was a foundational concept it was built on. Anyway, that's my say. You can have yours in the comments. Okay, let's go over the deep sea one more time, shall we? I mean, I've discussed everything here multiple times over the last few months, so you should know it all already. But first, you've got player-made boats, which can be as simple or grand as you make them within the area given, with engines, sails, drawbridges, gangplanks, cannons, and all the comforts of home, it seems, all built via the boat building station, of which you can have one active at a time. You can use these and other boats to access the deep sea by simply sailing towards it, a turbulent and ever-changing place where you cannot build and nothing respawns. It opens and closes intermittently like a world event, and loot there is first come, first served. Also, as an aside, the tugboat spawns have been disabled now because they were the test bed which led to player-built boats, and they will explore reintroducing them in future. So, sorry if you enjoyed the odd tug. There. In the deep sea, you'll find lots of opportunities to gain stuff, ghost ships, which are basically scientist-infested mini-monuments protected by patrol boats and containing loot and hackable crates, floating cities, which are safe zones and come in 4 variants. They have docks, shops, farm and a casino to enjoy amongst the services offered. A new tropical biome exists in the deep sea with tropical islands, again infested with scientists, but offering wood, nodes, loot and coconuts. And as mentioned, there are scientist patrols now, which include a new PT boat, which you can steal from them and keep. It's slower than the Rib and uses more fuel, but at least it has some nice guns. Talking of which, the Rib has had a refresh in this patch too, with a new storage box and a working compass and map display screen. New scientist AI has been applied to oil rigs, ghost ships and deep sea islands, and this will be expanded. You can read the full write-up on the blog, but the TLDR is that they should behave much more realistically, not see you through walls, be more cautious in some instances, but be easier to tackle in others. Scientist patrols also hover around the oil rigs now, and these ribs can be stolen too. There's a new building planner model, which is nice, and several new missions for the deep sea and the mainland. Just to go over the rest of this month's goodies, the Artist Pack DLC has been released and is the same cost on the store as the Adobe external wall and gate skins. I think that's pretty reasonable for what's included, and for that please watch my previous vids. There's a huge section in the dev blog this month devoted to proving that the team are actually doing improvements to server performance, and there's no way I'm going over all this here. You've got to be joking. Go and read it for yourself. It's thrilling, I promise you. Is there stuff I've forgotten here? Yes, probably loads, but I'm tired and I need a drink, so you're up to date now. Go and play the game or something.
Please leave a like and a comment, and if you're not subscribed, now is a perfect opportunity. Check out my socials, Patreon, etc., and tune in for the next thrilling installment. I shall catch you all soon, but in the meantime, keep calm and stay rusty. Cheerio.
Read!